Hello, Six. How are you today? I miss you a lot. You have been working very well. Congratulations to all of you who have sent the activities and who are doing well. Well, today we are going to start revising the past perfect simple and continuous. Remember that the past perfect simple is had plus the past participle. That is the third column of verbs. When do we use it? Sometimes we talk about an event that happened in the past and there is a starting point for that event. Yes, the origin, let's say, of the action. So if you want to talk about things that happened before that starting point, you use the past perfect. For example, when Sarah arrived at the party, Paul had already gone home. What happened first? That Paul had already gone to his house, and then Sarah arrived. Or when we got home last night, we found that somebody had broken into the flat. What happened first? That somebody had broken into the flat, and then we got home. So when you want to talk about something that happened before the starting point of the event or of the story, you use the past perfect. Yes? There is another past perfect. The past perfect continuous. Each time we talk about or you see the word continuous, you are talking about an action in progress that is changing, that is moving, yes? You can say that something had been happening for a period of time before something else happened. How do you form the past perfect continuous? Had plus been plus the verb in ing. For example, our game of tennis was interrupted. We had been playing for half an hour when it started to rain. You are describing the progress of the action, that is, that you had been playing for half an hour, and then the action that interrupts the game is that it started to rain. Or Ken gave up smoking 2 years ago. He had been smoking for 30 years. Yes? So, what is the progress here? The period of time. 30 years. He had been smoking for 30 years. But now, he stopped. That is, he gave up. Okay. Well, you have the explanation to what I'm saying in grammar focus in this section. You use the past perfect to make it clear that an activity took place before the main events in a story. You use the past perfect simple to describe a completed action. You use the past perfect continuous to describe an activity in progress, moving, changing. How do you form the past perfect? Had plus the participle, the third column of verbs. Past perfect continuous. Had plus been plus the verb in ing. For example, in the text here you have had been, past perfect. Had been working, past perfect continuous. There are certain verbs in English that are called state verbs, yes, that don't use the continuous. Be, have, know. So you use the past perfect simple with these verbs because you cannot say, I have been knowing him for ages. Or you know a person or you don't know a person. Yes? That is why you cannot use the continuous with these verbs that are state verbs. And you don't use the past perfect if the time expression, that is to say, before or after, makes the order of events clear. When the order of events are clear, you don't use the past perfect. Okay, I hope this is clear. If not, you will have as homework to do the grammar focus that I'm going to add to your task. And here you have the explanation and certain exercises, so you can consult this grammar focus or ask me in the foro de consultas. So what are you going to do? You're going to do first exercise number 1. You have a story here about Amelie and Steve. They had to wait 17 years to get married because it was meant to be. There was a song by Peter Cetera, From My Times, I'm Not a Dinosaur, a very nice song that I think it is, the song is called After All, that has this expression: this was meant to be, forever you and me, after all. When something was meant to be, destiny is implied. Yes, sometimes when I start teaching at first year, and you know that I work in La Piedad too, and sometimes it happens to me that I see the name of a student in La Piedad list, and then I go to Claret and the same name appears, because that boy from Claret changed school and went to La Piedad. Well, and I talk to the students and I say, this was meant to be, because you were meant to be my student. You were in my list in both schools. So when something was meant to be, means that destiny, fortune, luck, whatever you want to call it, is implied. So you read the text. Why did they have to wait for so many years? Then you read the grammar focus, match the underlined examples in the texts. These are the underlined examples. With the rules. So, these examples, to which rule correspond from this? Okay. Number 4, choose the correct options. When you don't understand these type of exercises, try with the first option first, and then you try with the second. For example, number 1, Amelie didn't know that Steve wrote or had written to her. So what happened first? That Steve wrote or that he had written to her? What was that she didn't know? Amelie didn't know that Steve had written to her. That is the correct answer. Had written. You finish number 4. Go to number 5. Complete the sentences with the past perfect simple or continuous. The roads were wet this morning. It had been raining all night. Number 2. Yesterday I was tired. I not sleep well the night before. Yesterday I was tired. Why? I hadn't slept well the night before. You're not describing an action in progress in this case. Well, finish exercise 5. You go to 7. Complete the story with the past perfect, simple or continuous form of the verbs in the box. Why did Eric and Vilma wait 40 years to get married? Well, this is another story. So you read first without completing, and then you try with these verbs, yes, in the correct tense. And in exercise number 8, you have to use these prompts to write questions. You can do this in the folder. Have a look at number 1. How long Eric's ex-wife know Vilma? How long had Eric's ex-wife known Vilma? Number 2. Any of Eric's friends hear from Vilma after she moved away? So you have to write the question. What is the question? Think it, come on. So you're going to start like this. Had any of Eric's friends heard from Vilma after she moved away? After she moved away. Well, you continue with the rest of the sentences. You do as homework grammar focus. And I hope we see you soon. We see each other soon. I miss you a lot. But well, as Michael Jackson said many years ago, this is it, and we have to stay at home. If you have any questions, if you have any doubts, please ask. Yes, you have the foro de consultas, you have everything. You know that this is the digital version of the book, so I hope that you can see everything properly. because, well, this year we're going to use a booklet based on Focus 4. That is why I'm trying to take photos. Or I have the digital version now, so I hope you can see well. If you can't see, you tell me and I take a picture of the page and I upload it, but as a task. But well, this is what we have, so we have to take advantage. Well, see you soon, and remember that you have the foro de consultas, dudas, whatever you want to ask. Yes, I will be there to answer. Be patient because I have a lot of questions to answer, but I will be there. I hope that you are all very, very well. See you soon.